Blessed love, everyone. I really have to say, give thanks. Thank you so much for being here and for holding space while I worked out all these technical things. I'm telling you, it was something else. So I really do appreciate the fact that ones are here now and logging in, and ones have been holding space. You know, give thanks for the positive energy, and of course give thanks to Kalaan and Jason, who have also been holding space, you know, with much positivity and patience. Believe it or not, we've tried this several times, but you know how these things go. Many a slip between the cup and the lip. All a learning experience. And now I believe that we can actually begin. So first of all, let me introduce myself to ones who you know, may not be familiar. My name is Olivia. I'm a singer-songwriter for Earth and the Fullness, and that's the band that this channel is for. And I am just someone who, you know, is very grateful to be alive and for the spiritual journey, and really wanted to keep this whole space event live. And with everything going on with COVID-19, you know, which is a lot, we felt that we should really go ahead and hold space virtually in any case. So that's what we're doing right now. The theme from long time was celebrating creativity and the opportunity for rebirth. This is such a great blessing. This is, you know, just one of the ways that that almighty, that creative energy that is beyond knowing and yet within us, that can only be known through experience. That is the beauty of the way that it functions, that it actually imbues us with this kind of capability to create and to be reborn. You know, to be reborn, you have to be innocent, well, humble, let me put it that way, and open to learning and imagination. The Almighty also bless us with connectivity, and that's an inherent blessing. And in so many ways, you know, we all kind of need to really tap into our own peace, so that we can extend that peace to others. Whatever we do, even if we're not in the direct presence of another person, actually affects them somehow. And what we want to do is to really amplify that connection with positivity, and in a way that, you know, serves a real positive purpose in this time, because there are so many entities and persons that are trying to tap into this connectivity, when really and truly, if we tap into ourselves and if we tap into, you know, the attributes that we really possess, you know, deep down inside, then there's so much power and upliftment that we can bring, not just to our own lives, but to the lives of those around us immediately, who are aware of it, and the lives of those who, you know, are extended human family. In this time when so many persons and entities are really trying to control what happens, even though they don't necessarily know what is going to happen, it's very important for us to take hold of our own ability to direct our lives in a positive way, and to do it in with calm, because there's a lot of fear going on, and you know, fear is just kind of one of those old enemies, really, but now it's getting a lot of attention, and we have to be calm in order to, you know, be still, be peaceful, and tap into the wisdom within. tap into the ability to create and tap into our opportunity for rebirth. The sun shows us this each day and night, and we give thanks. And the moon shows us that while the sun is on the other side of the earth, there's still much to do, and it shows us the universe that we're in. So right now we're at that time of day. Helicopter just passed, and we're going to tap into love. So that's a very long introduction. I'm sorry. I'm going to invite Kacike Kaiman, Kacike NIBONRIX Kaiman, who is also known as Kalaan. Why does he have all these names? Different initiation experiences that he has made it through on his journey to really serve humanity in a way that is healing, and to listen to the call of the ancestors. So we give thanks for the ones that do this in this time, and we give thanks that we can still have access to this sort of connection. So Kalaan, I'm inviting you to reason and begin your process. I'm going to just dip out of the camera to sort out another technical thing, but you're fine. And you can commence. I'm with you. I'm with everybody. Bless up.
All right, greetings, relatives. As the two, my sister, shared, first name that I received, spiritual name Kalaan, was from my journey learning teachings from the medicine people from Peru, and after my participation in the peace and dignity journeys, I received my first Taino name, Niborix, which means Red River, because of that connection to the ancestors. Indigenous practices, they call the way of the ancestors the Red Road. Seemingly, Kacike Warawarish, which means red tail hawk, believed that I was flowing so smoothly on that river that I would receive that name, on that road that I received the name Red River. And the name Kaiman, I received that name after being invested as Kacike of Yukayeke, Yamaye, Guani, which is the Taino tribe, the Jamaican Taino tribe of the Jamaican hummingbird. My role in this gathering, social distance approved gathering, is really to speak about holding space from an indigenous perspective. A lot of times we believe that things we're experiencing is new. This is not the first pandemic. This is not the first time that people are being told to self-quarantine and to remain in their homes. This is not the first time that there is a virus that is coming when humanity has lost their way. This is not the first time that the virus is being blamed on a specific group of people that live in a specific place on this planet. These things happen. Everything happens in cycles, and to bring awareness to that cycle and how we can grow ourselves, as the two Olivia was sharing, to be transformed and renewed, to tap into our creativity. I want to share something that for Indigenous people, all of us are creative. We all are born with gifts. That is what makes us stewards. That is what makes us recipients of the sacred fire. For of all of the elements, that's the only one that we're allowed to recreate. And that fire symbolizes that passion that fuels us, that creative drive that I saw in the two Olivia, where she had this desire to put this out there, and COVID-19 struck, and she went and researched from scratch how to do all of this. So that fire is in all of us, and a part of holding space, because one of our teachings is that you never leave a fire by itself. without someone noticing, witnessing, watching, learning from it, is to learn to channel our inner flames. That's one of the main reasons why we hold space. To use that energy as medicine, to tap into our creativity. So, yes, the two. I'm looking forward to sharing and holding space and creating rebirth. All these wonderful things.
Give thanks, Kalaan. You know, in the spirit of holding space, it is so important to be grounded, you know, because everybody have a lot of energy and there's a lot of energy around. We want to be able to, you know, root it in reality, and we want everybody to have the experience that they need to have, but we also want everyone to have an experience that's healing and going in that positive direction, you know. So it is a very wonderful thing to be able to, you know, have ones that really livicate their lives to doing this kind of work present for a gathering such as this, you know. And whether you're tapped in live now or you return at another time to listen, we can still have this energy flowing in this way. So give enough thanks, Kacike. Really appreciate of that. After how the rest of the evening will flow is that after Kacike, Kaiman begins the work, then I will bring in Jason onto the stream. We have to do it like one at a time. And Jason is watching though, he's present. And then after that I will sing, and then Kacike, asking you kindly to, you know, just seal up the event.
Alright, so to begin.
Alright, I'm just gonna update Jason as well.
Yes, sister. In our teachings, anything that we're doing, especially if we're in hold space, we call in positive energy, we set our intentions.
Yes.
I'm going to do that the way that I was taught, tying away, according to where I broadcasting from Yamaye. So the way of the ancestor of this land. Try to, when you're holding space, try to be conscious, especially in Americas, of the four directions, the cardinal directions. Be aware of where your south, west, north, east is. I'm going to start with the intention of the south. So I'm not going to be turning at this point, but so you're conscious of how this is done. And the intention behind it is calling in that medicine from each direction. There are so many deep teachings that will come from this. For now, it's first of all space. So from the south, I'll say it in Taino and then in English. Wariko, wariko. Waria, yara, yaha, yahakia, yaka. Auraya. So call on the medicine that is coming from the south, over there, and right here, coming towards us. Medicine of the aura, the turkey vulture, which represents cleansing, which represents healing, which represents the medicine of the heart, nurture. There's a lot of cleaning that needs to take place in our lives and around us right now, and it is have that in this space with us so we may learn from it. That means, and so it is. In the West, Wariko, Waria, Yara, Yaha, Yahakia, Yaka, Mukaroya, Kaiman. Calling from the winds of the West, the medicine, owl, bird that gives us sight, night, to look internally within ourselves, to do that shadow work. Listen to the Kaiman, the crocodile, or apex predator, to protect our space, to show us the way beyond fear, violence, and death. West represents death, but it's death of cycles. It is symbolic. To bring that awareness into this space. And the winds of the north. Wariko, Yara, Yaha, Yahakia, Yaka, Wania, Libria, Zunzunya. Called from the winds of the north, the medicine of the hummingbird, known by many names, Guani, Colibri, Zum Zum. Us in Jamaica, the doctor bird that carries medicine. Medicine of the north teaches us to break the cycles in our lives that no longer serve us. Teaches us to dream the new world into being. Hummingbird can fly backwards all around. So there are no barriers, there are no obstacles. Connect to that medicine. It will help us to review our lives, to make changes where necessary, to change the contracts we made that no longer serve us. And hand. Winds of the east, path of the rising sun, Wariko, Waria Yara, Yaha, Yahakia, Yaka, Warawawia, Rayaya. Winds of the east, we call on the medicine, empty a hawk, the sea eagle, the sea hawk. Cover us with your wings, show us the mountain tops we've never dreamed. Teach us to fly wing to wing with great spirit. From this direction, we learn to soar without fear of falling. We learn to dream the world into being. We learn to own our projections. All we observe the rising of the sun, our creation of the impact we choose or we accept experiences. What's the mindful of that? Winds beneath us on the earth, on the earth, on the Gaia, come to you for your healing, to listen to your guidance this and every moment. What is it that you would like to teach us? What is it you would like to say that we are not hearing? From above. Wariko, Ikahuba Guama Rukuti, Yayawa Ture. Great Spirit, known by many names, yet the unnameable one. We thank you for this moment in time, for connecting us to heart, through sound, through spirit, through Zoom, through YouTube. And Hankatu. So it is.
And Hankatu. Give thanks, Kacike. Yes, and as that meditation goes out, I want to really give thanks and say how profound it is to, consider that all these animals are really here in Jamaica for true, and ones can also meditate on the meanings of these animals, the medicine that they carry for other countries as well, in India and in Africa. These birds, these creatures, they carry medicine there too. And it's one world we're living in, So we give thanks for that. I love that the hummingbird, when you mentioned that, you know, in the prayer, when it speaks of space and space to move, you know, many of us may feel restricted right now, but if all of this wasn't really going on anyway, we still need to reflect on what we're doing with our space, the space that we keep for ourselves and space that we keep for others, you know, and ensure that we make a blessing space too, and put some blessings there and share. Yes, Kacike. All right. Is there anything else that you want to share? Do you want to share a song now, or would you prefer to do that at the end?
I can do that at the end. A nice close.
Okay, cool. Is there any simple thing that you would like to suggest to the ones that are tuned in that they can do just to help them to, you know, tap into the vibration?
Well, the first thing is grounding. It's something that comes up a lot. Grounding is very important, especially when we're talking about energy, when we're talking about emotions, we're talking about feelings, we're talking about fear. And for us, people of the Americas, indigenous people from Ghana, throughout the globe,
the teachings on grounding many follow is from various traditions throughout the world. For us, people of the Americas and of African ancestry, to ground is to be present. Stepping outside barefooted on the earth, being conscious of what is happening within you and around you. Breathe deeply and allow yourself to be filled with gratitude. Notice how you are breathing and how, as you shift your focus and breathing, things around you shift. Release everything to Mother Earth and take all the love from Mother Earth in return. Anhan Katu. And so it is.
If you want to have like any kind of thoughts or poems, anything like that that they want to share in the chat, please, you know, feel, you know, free to do so, because this is really meant to be a gathering, and were this live, I would have invited persons to do that, you know, to come through in that way and give thanks. All right, so Jason soon be ready there. I'll start with one song and then Jason can join in. Yeah. though I walk through the valley, I will have no fear, for our ancestors brought me here. Sing as I walk along, pour some fresh water down, for I move in a sacred ground. Surviving, 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 surviving. More blessings than I can count them, more numbers than can be counted, is my original manifestation. What is this peace that calls me? Ooh, I original soul sensation, surviving, 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 surviving. Gentle with yourself now, allow the truth to touch down. Self says to retrace where feet unsure of step. I go into our heavens, unleash the flames of Jaja loving embrace, surviving, 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 hey, yeah, surviving, ooh, ooh. Surviving we are, and survive we must. Yeah, man. Shall live, and shall live in I and I. Alright. One of the things with this whole space is to sing what you really feel in this moment. And so, yeah, we give thanks for the moment. I'm going to link with Jason now, so Jason can play some lovely music for us. Alright. Wonderful. Alright. We got the great Jason Worton in the house, you know. I must say that I'm really, really thankful to know some good people, you know. And I mean, just just good people, clean hearts, you know, love the earth, love humanity, I do them best, you know, and really pour their heart into their gifts. And we give thanks for the ones that pour their heart into their musical gifts and share space in this time and hold space as well in this time. All right, Jason. So I'm gonna just invite you to, you know, you can introduce yourself and thing, and you know, make ones know a little bit more about you and what you do. So many wonderful and interesting and positive and hopeful things. And you know, when you feel like the vibes is right, then please, you know, go in. I just did a one song, but that was just one. You are welcome to do more, and I'll sing after as well. Alright, that's all.
Oh, okay. Alright, well, yeah, man, give thanks, Disney. So, greetings and bless up once and once. So, yes, I'm Jason Lee Worton. And for those who might not know me, I'm a musician, also a bunch of other things, yoga teacher and aspiring farmer. I shouldn't say we're aspiring because I've been doing it for long enough now. But farming and surfing are some of my other passions, and just been leaning heavily on those recently. No surf this weekend, but anyway, that's the next story.
That's another story.
That's another story. Yeah, so on the note of holding space, it's a very apt theme that I thought was very interesting that you did approach me about this whole theme and format, because holding space is a concept that I find myself mentioning a lot from time to time. It's something that I think is a big theme in my life. Like, I just find myself saying that a lot of the time, that I'm holding space. So it's just something that you do, holding space for other people and also for yourself. And you know, just what it means, which is usually just being present with somebody, just and being present for them as well. So it's mostly coming from a place of support and love, and you know, just love being one of those foundation, bedrock values that always connect so many things. So, in a nutshell, yes, that's holding space. Yeah, so I feel like doing a song of mine which to me is very closely related to that theme. You know, the song is called I Believe. It's another thing where it's just a lot of it is coming from being inspired from a place of love. So yeah, I think I'm going to do this song of mine called I Believe.
Power of word and sound. I believe, pass it around. I believe technology has ups and downs. There's a balance to be found. I believe in peace and no disease. I believe in love, I know it's not just me. I believe in what people can be when they see. Do not believe in poverty. I believe there's more than enough. I believe in us. I believe in us. I believe in love. I believe in us. I believe in us. I believe in love. I believe in us. I believe in the power of love. I believe we are all one blood. I believe there's really some light at the end of the tunnel. So I live in light of the sun, living free just like the ocean. Believe there's no greater sum than 1 + 1 + 1. I believe in us. I believe in love. I believe in us. I believe in us. I believe in love. I believe in being tender and tough. In this moment, my mind is never made up. Water don't ever stop. Circles repeating, never goes up. I believe in love. I believe in love. I
Do believe.
I do believe. Yeah, man. And we believe and we know. Right? We believe and we know. 1 + 1 + 1. I, you know. Connectivity within connectivity without, you know.
Right, indeed. That's well put.
Thank you, Jason. That's one of my favorite songs of yours.
Thank you.
Would you like to bless us with another one?
Yeah, sure. Sure. I've been singing this one too frequently recently, but I still feel like I want to do it.
Please do.
It's a relatively newer song. It's called Live Righteous. It's from an album I've been working on up there.
Nice. Sweet riff.
Steadfast focus, appropriate pace. Be your own worst enemy, seeking a place in a rat race. Spirits get poisoned, swallowing lies. Got to stay upful and grateful, going through a difficult times. Think about family while they're leaving one hungry. Can never understand it, how words get used so lightly. People, keep your minds open, read between the lines spoken, for you're choking on your own tears. Don't get tired of living righteous. We will reap a harvest. We do not give up. Don't get tired of living righteous. We will reap a harvest if we do not give up. We do not give up. Roads get rocky, feeling lost, giving all your strength to another one's cause. Sometimes it's better to water your own grass. Stay aligned with the divine and create abundance. See the leaders preaching, lie there the it is teaching. Now look how far they're reaching. Once you believe they're right, just always take it in. Got to stay with you, and all the secrets eventually see the light. Don't get tired of living righteous. We will reap a harvest if we do not give up. Don't get tired of living righteous. We will reap a harvest if we do not give up. We do not give up. We do not give up.
Oh, that was so lovely. That was so wonderful. Give thanks.
Thank you.
Yeah, man. I love the riff in that, you know. I really love how when you said that, you know, how these other past and everybody, you know, them reach so far because we believe in them, you know. The power that comes from, you know, holding that kind of space, that kind of trust for others, you know, is real. I would imagine in a situation like that where we are being told or asked or convinced to hold space for somebody else in that way, you know, and many of us do, and it works. You know. So as you said, don't get tired of you know, trying to live righteous and live up. If we can believe in ourselves in that way and believe, you know, in our brothers and sisters in that way, you know, that we can overcome, that we do each day, that we really are founded, grounded and created in love, then, you know, then there's more that can be done for our planet, and more that can be done for our human family. Give thanks for that song, Jason.
Right, thank you.
Yeah.
I really like how you picked up on that line there too. I never really put so much thought on it. The line just kind of came into the song. But really, look, it really does speak a lot to the power of perceptions and also intention, especially when it's group concerted. Just yeah, the power of the collective.
Yeah. And even as you say right there, the power of intention, because your intention when you were writing that song, you know, well, maybe you can tell us what was your intention when you were writing that song. I don't want to speak for you there.
Oh, okay. Well, a lot of my songs just kind of come out as a stream of consciousness. Like I'll just get a riff, I'll just find a riff, and I start to feel like, oh, this could be a song, and then I just start to find and feel out the rest of the song. But that song actually had a specific intention where the chorus, I wish I could remember which scripture it is, you know, because it's a scripture I was reading and decided that I really wanted to try and turn that into, expand it into a song.
Okay.
I think it's Ephesians or Ecclesiastes or one of them, but it's I don't even remember the words exactly, but it's something like, you know, I say unto ye, tire ye not of living righteous, because we shall reap a harvest in due time.
Okay.
If we do not give up.
Okay.
Something like that.
Yeah. That could be either one then.
Yeah, I think it's one of them
yeah.
book in the Bible. Ephesians or yeah, so it's just something that I read and just thought, wow, I really want to try to do something with that.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where that came into.
Sweet. I was gonna say that, you know, just by holding, you know, that kind of intention in the writing of the song. You know, you create words and create sounds that will continue to have these meanings and to resonate in these different ways that still go in the direction of that intention, you know. Because enough times you write a song and you don't even know the full of it yet. You know, it might take a year, it might take longer than that, you know, before you understand certain stuff or even receive certain insight about the song. So, you know, it's actually holding space for songwriting that, you know, is the inspiration for this, you know, because there's a power in that. And so we give thanks for you writing that song and for you honoring the inspiration that you feel in this time to play that song, because it's very, very relevant.
Right.
Yes, it is. You want to sing another one now, or should I sing one? I mean, we can.
I think you should. I think you should give us one.
Okay. All right. Watching slowly as you wake up, the dream traces across your face. That time's up. The other world will have to wait. Move the shield closer in. There's divine order in this music, and there's life to live. I see the morning dew, breathe the very life of you. I feel the wind on my face, and at the waterfall, mystical rapture calls. It's not something I can explain. I've got a mountain to climb. It's real life. This one is mine. My feet may be weary, but the Almighty sustains me. Fresh air for life. The river flows for life. Natural provision finds I see the morning dew, breathe the very life of you. I feel the wind on my face, and at the waterfall, mystical rapture calls. It's not something I can explain. Hey dreamer, hey dreamer, Mother Earth awaits. Hey dreamer, hey dreamer, the universe awaits. as you wake up. Butterfly kisses to the sun. That time's done. Another has just begun. On both sides, divine the guide. It's love on the inside. I see the morning dew, breathe the very life of you. I feel the wind on my face, hey, and at the waterfall, mystical rapture comes. It's not something I can explain. Yes, I. Amen. Song for the dreamers.
Interesting. I mean, I really enjoyed that. It was the experience of listening to it and also being in this session is what was interesting. Because in a sense, it's so different, all of this, you know. Like I'm sitting in my yard right now, and you're sitting in your yard, but I'm still having this experience where I don't even know how many other people might be watching this, but for me, it's like it's just me and you on this video call, which would be different in itself already, but, you know, it's really interesting, but at the same time, it's really nice in this moment to be, as we were saying, holding space. It's just this whole different paradigm of holding space, but it's the same because it's all this kind of connection between people, and, you know, energy-wise, it's different but still the same in many ways. So it's something I've been thinking about a lot, just being really grateful for in these times, all this kind of access to communication and information, even though sometimes you're having to sift through it so carefully. But that is the next thing which is really different and that I'm really grateful for is these type of things that everybody is going through, like everybody in the world going through such a similar thing right now. These things happen like every couple of generations. It's just a part of our history, but this is the first time we've ever had this much knowledge about these things and this much access to communication, as I was saying, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean, you feel less alone, you know. I mean, you make a good point there about it kind of having two sides to it, because then also there's like so much, you know, information out there that you kind of have to comb through, and so that really made me give thanks for this moment and this connection right now. This connection, not this connection. You know, because it's kind of like, despite whatever, you know, other kind of energies might be there, in holding space in this way, you know, you, myself, Kalaan, everybody that's tuned in now, bless up everybody that's tuned in now. It's like, you know, our families, whoever is around us in this time, kind of create a little web, a little network, you know, a little blanket of peace, peacefulness, you know, bonding, you know, that kind of presence, that kind of grounding, yeah, give thanks for that, you know.
Amen.
So can you share one more song, Jason?
Okay. Okay.
Oh, you might want to turn down your guitar a little or turn up your vocals a little.
Okay.
Yeah.
Duly noted. That's okay. Cool. Turn on the guitar, chips then.
Just a chips.
Okay, so which one? Think fast.
No pressure.
No pressure, no. Alright, well, there's a song that I started trying to learn properly for the first time the other day. And might not get all the words.
Alright.
But anyway.
La da 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 da.
Sometimes in our life we all have pain, we all have sorrow. If we are wise, we know that there's always tomorrow. Lean on me when you're not strong. I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on, for it won't be long. I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. Just call on your brother when you need a hand. We all need somebody to lean on. Just might have a problem that you understand. We all need somebody to lean on. Please swallow your pride. If I have something you need to borrow for living on one, that you don't let show. When you're not strong, I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on. It won't be long. I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. Just call on your brother when you need a hand. We all need somebody to lean on. Understand, we all need somebody to lean
Lovely. Lovely. That's Bill With Us song, right?
Yes.
Yeah, rest in power to the man Bill With Us, you know, who passed in the midst of all of this, you know, all the illnesses that's going around right now, you know. Bill with us, such an amazing singer and songwriter. The next jam or the next Jamnesia, when all of this is done, that song should really be sung, you know.
Don't it?
Yeah, everybody can stamp them foot and clap them hand and just feel so good to be together. There's some really cool recordings of Bill with us up here on YouTube. Him like doing acoustic, you know, like 4 or 5 piece band acoustic singing is just amazing. Was listening to it just like a couple months ago, you know, and saying wow, just so powerful. So we really have to give thanks for music, you know. Our company our company and our reminder of so many things. That's good, you know. Yeah, man.
Definitely, so true.
Alright, so I guess I could do another song.
Okay, I guess so too, yeah.
And it was so hard not to sing along a while ago, just to let you know, you know.
Oh, well.
But Zoom, we won't extend its capabilities beyond what's realistic, you know.
It's like
nah,
when it's not broadcasting, I don't know how much of a lag there could be, like a latency.
Yeah, I don't know either. We don't want to ruin the experience, you know.
Next thing we don't synchronize. Like, I'm not even sure exactly how it will work.
Yeah, I don't know.
Next rehearsal.
Yeah. Alright, let me see now. What am I gonna say? My cable. Alright. Wishing on a star may seem like nothing in this time, lost in the realm of fairy tales. Well, if you feel them calling you, look up, don't be shy. They've got something to say. Hey, don't worry. No, Jah is infinite. If you've ever felt felt sorry. Oh, never stop from trying. The wounds we cause afflict us, then we walk a fine line. What is the nature of this road? Oh, some jump off, some find their feet bound to be tied. Oh yes, all have abandoned hope. So learn the lesson from within, my dear. The earth is here. Ooh, yeah. A path is more than a line. There are loving arms there. Don't worry. No, Jah is infinite. If you've ever felt sorry, oh, never stop from trying. The love we seek to share should be given from a whole. Nothing more, nothing less. Yes, and in the times we rock the boat, oh, 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 steady, steady, and try your best to learn the lesson from within, my dear. The earth is here. Ooh, yeah. A path is more than a line. There are loving arms there. Hey, don't worry. No, Jah is infinite. If you ever felt sorry, oh, never stop from trying. Oh, Jah is infinite. Jah is infinite. Yeah, Jah is infinite, you know. It's always something good to remember.
I just realized how it must be so challenging for people that have to interview musical performers, because when a song finish, I just want to sit there for a second, just like in silence, you know, it's like it. So imagine when people have to do this now. They listen some nice music and then immediately just be on the banter like,
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so,
So by the
song
way-
reminded me, so I heard that like last year when you were on tour and you did went to some story and some question and
Yeah.
me, you know, just want to be like,
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, me too, you know. Me too. That's definitely the vibe of tonight for sure, you know. That chill vibration. Definitely have to send a shout out to, you know, Jamnesia family. Yeah. Will be massive. Have to send a shout out to the Jam, you know, of course. Definitely have to bless up all of the musicians that, you know, play with Earth and the Fullness. You know, yeah man, and that play with Jason too, you know. Yeah man. And in many ways too, there's a lot of overlap. And we give thanks for that, you know, because there's a lot of good vibes. So yeah, when we get the good vibes overlap, then it's like a double up.
yeah, indeed. Love the tight knit musical community that we have.
Yeah, and it's a good thing, you know. There's a song that I was kind of feeling like to play, but I'm not really necessarily feeling like to play right now. So maybe that will happen before the next time.
Okay, fair enough.
What I feel like playing right now, you know, having mentioned, you know, like togetherness and family and that whole vibration and thing, is Jah Will Be Done. So, Jason, if you don't mind, I would like to play this song.
Yes.
Alright, cool.
Yes, speed it up.
Da 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 da. Bum 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 bum. Family secrets are way too long to come home. Home. The message of memory calling you, come home. Home. Never forget you did live as one, and in the gift of this life you live, Jah will be done. One crystal steady, we are one. Live your shady, Jah will be done. Jah will be done. Love is a temple and the greatest song that we know. Love is the answer and the cause of moving on. Moving on. Every commander must face the law that is shown, the only one that is shown. Ultimate measure creates the seed that can grow. Crystal steady, we are one. Leave your shady, Jah will be done. Oh, 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 Jah will be done. Da 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 da, na 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 na, da 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 da, da 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 da, da 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 da, crystal steady. We are one. We are one. Leave your shady, Jah will be done. Oh, oh, one, Jah will be done. Yeah.
Well, I like how you decided to do that song.
Cool.
It's very interesting, very fitting. Because I'll just show my t-shirt off a little. To the whole thing, yeah.
Yeah, man.
So,
Real talk.
synchronicity.
For real. For real, man. We really are one, you know. It's a powerful meditation. Sometimes these simple statements, you know, they're so profound that all you can do in life is just, you know, continue to understand more about, you know, what that really means. You know, it's always be the same truth, but the way that you come to it, you know, the light that happened to shine on it, you know, just kind of give you more of a fullness, you know. Yeah. For sure. So, I mean, I give thanks for holding space tonight, in the energy of being one. You know, we can't separate ourselves from the rest of creation. What we can do is, you know, choose how we will be, you know, and that's a powerful thing. That's a powerful thing. So we put it in the direction of the positive, and give thanks that we can even do that, you know, that we have the headspace, that we have the ability to think of that and to think of that now, you know, so that we can do that work and put the energy out there for other ones who might need it, you know, who might be distracted or, you know, just not able to think about that right now, you know, handling something else, and, you know, might not even be aware really of connectivity in that, to that degree in the first place, you know. So I mean, I know for me personally, life has been quite a journey, and it continues to be so, and I'm very grateful for, you know, everyone that has done, said, thought anything in the positive, you know, in my direction to kind of help, you know, with upliftment and growth, and so we should really do that for each other. So I give thanks for tonight that we could do that.
Yes, definitely give thanks for all of this. Like, again, I've said it already, and I have to say it again for the record, that just really being glad that you took the initiative and the persistence as well to string this together.
Oh gosh.
Pull this together. But yeah, these things are needed, I think. Definitely. That kind of positivity and gratitude is definitely sometimes take a real effort to cultivate, and it definitely helps to see that vibration somewhere, to help it resonate in you somewhere, because I think those are the things that really build up resilience.
True.
And just overall life quality, quality of life.
Yes, for sure, for sure. Okay. Night night.
Good night.
Very, very gingerly, stepping into the frame. Like, can I? If I just do it quietly, it won't be a problem, right? Yeah. We give thanks. Thank you so much, Jason. No.
Man, bless up for it, give thanks like the same way.
Yeah. I really love this. I would love to do it again. Yeah. And we're supposed to know everything about YouTube and Zoom and oh my gosh. We can do this again. I'm really looking forward to playing music together in real life as well.
Yes.
Bonfire vibes and all these things.
I did find myself thinking about that multiple times.
Yes, I've been thinking about it. So everyone at home, keep that bonfire burning in your heart. In your heart, whatever it is to you, if going to the beach, going to the river, going for a long walk, visiting family, whatever it is in this time that you really miss, just go and hold space for that. Give thanks, say, you're alive right now and can still reach out to ones, and we can still connect in this way. Give thanks for that. Alright, Jason, so I'm going to bring in Kalaan. We should be able to do it with you online right now for this segment. So I'm just going to message him now so that he can forward.
Okay.
Jason, you want to tell anybody about, perhaps upcoming projects that you have or music that people can check out?
Oh, definitely, yes. Definitely. There's one and two things I would definitely take a moment to talk about. So, just to get it out of the way, I have some projects of my own coming along. There's a album of mine called Earth Cycle, which had that new song that I did earlier. And also another project of some yoga, meditational music, and a couple of things like that. But actually, what I would really like to talk about real quick is what coming up on 420. Yes, 420, April 20th. Buds and Brushes.
I'm going to
this event coming up. That's going to be on Monday, the 20th of this month. If anybody's familiar with Mel, Mel Streets does edibles and other kinds of nice stuff too. She has this event called Buds and Brushes, which
I'm gonna ask him. I'm going to call him and put the phone mic up to this mic so that we can hear, a seal up for the vibration.
Wow, it's like a tango. It's like go round and zoom, go round, and then we just go back round, zoom.
We're not going down like that, Zoom. We're going to seal up this thing.
We are Jamaican people, Zoom.
Yes. That's right. Oh boy. And to ones listening, I did make a playlist, whole space playlist. So it has songs from Jason and also from Earth and the Fullness, and presentation by Kalaan as well, so one can really tap into that vibration as well. And Earth and the Fullness has music coming out, yeah, and I'm very excited about it too. Okay, I'm just gonna talk to Kalaan, just asking your patience. Kalaan, okay, I'm asking if you could please just talk. I'm going to put the phone up to the mic.
You're on the air.
Okay. Am I on the air? I thought that I had it turned on. I guess it really... boy. Process.
It's all good.
Okay, Kalaan. All right. So you can hear Jason? Can you hear him? Say something, Kalaan.
Greetings, my brother. Greetings.
Closer to the microphone.
The masculine energy and feminine have to be in balance for this show, so the two of we can't on same time. They're part of holding space.
Oh boy. Well, we're here. The three of us here now.
See? And that's another teaching. The divine feminine, the portal has to bring us back here.
Yes, Kalaan. We give thanks. All right, so asking if you could, just I don't know what you feel led to do, make a sound, say a prayer, say a word, anything just for kind of seal up this positive vibration here that it can continue, Yeah.
All of this has been centered around sound. And the first sound that we hear is the heartbeat of the divine feminine. The heartbeat we first hear is of our mother. And in a lot of cultures throughout the world, the sound of the drum mimics the heartbeat. It is about allowing us to ground through sound. Every sound that we, I'd say, mimic with our instruments is something that exists in nature. But the drum holds a special place in all of our culture. So, in the beginning, we called in the winds of the four directions, and now I'd like to call in the energies again, greet them before we depart, because even though we may be going our separate ways with intention, the idea is that we still anchor this energy in this moment, and this YouTube video will be a testament to that, and the shared experiences and the learning that we had from this gathering. So this is a chant that calls in the grandfathers, the grandmothers as we call them, that wisdom. First time I heard the chant, it reminded me of one of Olivia's songs about our roots. So I share this chant.
Give thanks.
That chant I learned from Kacike of Yukayeke T. He's from Kacike, who now resides in New York. And he taught me that the prayer that chants in a sweat lodge ceremony, calling the sacred stones, the grandfather. And it's quite timely that, you know, that beat, that the whole ceremony is about going into the womb of Mother Earth. It's symbolic of that rebirth, being born again. So that's one thing I'd like to offer. And the last part, which for me is just an expression of gratitude, is now, as the whole space that asks all of those listening to YouTube, at whatever point in time that you're hearing this, to know that all of the tools that we need are provided by Source, Great Spirit, Creator, in whatever name, shape, or form that you acknowledge. The awareness that has brought us forth. I say that literally, that look around your home, your garden, and a lot of the plants that you need will present themselves. The medicines that you need to learn, the teachers that you should have, are there in the form of the insects, the animals, the birds. Observe how they interact with each other and things around. So I invite you to take 7 deep inhales, slow exhales, and while doing that, allowing the sound to penetrate through you, connecting you with Mother Earth beneath and Father Sky above. Space, the deep inhale, visualize a ray of light moving into the crown of your head, moving down past your eyes, your throat, your shoulders, your heart, your navel, your hips, going down to both legs, to your knees, the sole of your feet, connecting with Mother Earth. And from there, receiving another gift, another ray of light moving up from your feet to your knees, to your hips, to your navel, to your heart, to your throat, up through your crown, out into your space. Ahom, Orokutino Aketenu, Femino, Wahayona. Thanks to our grandmothers, our grandfathers, the spirits of nature, and to our great ancestors, those that are written in history. We give thanks for the present moment, the opportunity to hold space, and Hankatu, and so it is.
Seal. Rastafari live, you know, yeah man. We give thanks. We give thanks. Alright, Kalaan, I do believe that you did seal it because I don't know what to say other than Rastafari live, yeah man. Proper seal. Proper sealings, you know, yeah man.
Seal.
Yeah.
Give thanks, Kalaan. Bless up.
We give thanks, man. We give thanks. Alright, so everybody rest well tonight. You know. We just give thanks. Thank you all so much. Give thanks to you, Jason. Give thanks to you, Kacike. You know, we give thanks
to you, Olivia.
Yeah, man. We give thanks to our families and friends and things that support us, you know, and allow us the time and space to really do these things and do this particular thing tonight. And we give thanks, you know, for our ancestors' guidance. We give thanks for nature's protection. We give thanks for everything in this moment that's allowing us to be. And indeed, we are. Yeah.